Okay, this is the review of the shipment about the gap filler. So from the outside of the box it looks great. Seems like there are no damage on the box. It was covered in kind of like of a sheet wrapper and it's still in a good shape. No tear, nothing. So when we lifted up the stuff, the box still actually everything is in a good shape. It's like so packing material, it doesn't look any problem. Now when we actually move the stuff up the box and then take out the equipment, and then we see that the equipment have problems. First of all, if you take a look, there are no cables for the power. So I don't know whether that's a standard without cable, but normally when we get shipped it comes with a cable. And then the box have a latch with a key, but there are no keys provided on the, so we definitely need the keys. Okay, so we definitely need the keys for that. Okay, and then now the biggest problem is this part is broken. Basically during the shipment it seems like this one was dislodged from the position. Okay, and then so we have cables that is broken. If you take a look that things, this cables is broken, it's broken apart, so the connection is broken. So that's one of the things, but at least that's just a cable. So this cable, however, it's pretty bad. It's actually ripped the PCB of this unit, really. If you take a look here, so the connector is get ripped from the PCB, and then here the other connector is actually broken. The cable was broken, and for this side, which is located on the bottom, actually this kind of like survived, but at the same time you can see that the cable is start to break. If you take a look these things, this side that I shown, this part is pretty much almost like torn apart. It's not torn yet, but it's basically almost gone. So we do have a problems here. And then I think the reason is that the mounting, the way the mounting is designed for this new bandpass filter is an afterthought. Okay, you take a look, the mounting is really bad. You can see it's actually loose. It's like it's flipping around. I mean, if you want to do something like that, you need to have more lips on the bottom here. I'm trying to get a bigger pictures. If you take a look, the lip is not even an inch. It's way tiny. This lips that is actually holding the stuff, and it's not gonna work because as you can see this is flipping around. And what happened, I think it's actually during the shipment it's actually hit this box a lot. If as you can see it scratched a lot, this caused from the bandpass filter, and for whatever the reason it's knocked these things down from the secured location. Okay, I also only find three screwdrivers, three screws that actually attach the box. This, I don't know what is this. It's probably the EOCR. It's a ECS 2000. So probably not, only three screws so far. Okay, it's three screws, and then there are soldering joint that is broken. I'm not sure what is this where this one is coming from, but just to show, it's actually there are solder joint that is broken. So we've been trying to locate another screws here, and so far we cannot find where is the screw. So I don't know, is that really only screwed with 3 screws, and that's why that's the reason that this thing's broke? Or is it really secured by 4 screws and we need to locate one more screw? That's a question that we need to figuring out, because if it is really secured by 4 screws, we definitely need to tear these things apart to look where the last screw is. We don't want to make short on anything just because there are dangling screws anywhere. Okay. On the other hand, that this unit, the control unit, have an Ethernet connections, but the Ethernet cables here is not connected all the way to the bottom of the connectors. So I mean, there are the provided Ethernet connectors, which is, I think it's weatherproof and everything, it's not connected anywhere. That's something that I don't know whether it's actually shipped like this or it's actually should be connected. I mean, my assumption is we should at least provide a network cable that is actually connected from that side all the way to this side, right? With the network cable from here all the way to here, and then let the customers decide whether they want to use the Ethernet from here or drill a hole or something. But that's something that the customer is going to decide. I mean, this is supposed to be a fully enclosed unit, and then the network controller is not there. I mean, this is going to be on the outside. Cannot assume that there will be Wi-Fi. I don't know whether there is a Wi-Fi unit on this one, but yeah, that's something that we need to talk. But the main concern right now is that this unit, the EOS, I'm sorry, it's called the ECS 2000, serial number 1407230010814, is at this moment is damaged. I mean, so cables are broken. There are 3 major cables basically, and all the cables that connected to this unit is damaged, need to be replaced. And I don't know about this unit, what we want to do about this, because technically the connector is stripped apart from the board, and this is an RF connector. So if we actually rework the board, try to fix the the path and everything with the soldering, I'm not sure whether that's actually good. And then yeah, or what do we want to do? Do we want to replace the board or what? Yeah, so that's basically what it is. Okay, this is, what date is this? August, tanggal berapa sekarang, Pak? August 25th 2014, reporting about the first shipment of the gap filler, which we have a problem and things is get damaged. Okay, my suggestion is, of course, we need to fix about this, but at the same time need to figuring out what want to do with this bandpass filter standoff. I mean, if you take a look, I don't know whether it can be seen, this lips, it's very tiny. There is no way putting a lips that small will hold the weight of this bandpass filter. And then I know this bandpass filter is a new stuff, because originally we don't put the bandpass filter on the box, it's external separately, and then now it's a new stuff where we put the bandpass filter inside the box. But something really need to be done with the bracket, otherwise it will really gonna knock the other unit again, and then definitely gonna damage the stuff on the shipment. Now if you take a look at the bandpass filter, Don't know whether it's visible or not. See, because of the friction between this bandpass filter and the EES 2000, some of the knob to adjust, some of the screw to adjust the bandpass filter, it's even scratched, so the black paint is worn out. So we definitely need to think about this problem, find a solution fast, because the customers honestly paid in full already, and then we need to figuring out. Yeah, on the side on the top, some of the stuff gets scratched here. I think this is basically through the shipment. Because that box is loose and it scratched the stuff. Other than that, honestly, everything else come in a good shape. I mean, the outer box itself doesn't have any scratch at all. So basically, the way I see it, this is kind of like an afterthought on the design of bracket and where it's actually located, and we need to confirm about the number of the screws. Okay.